All the first games have been played for the NBA playoffs. It's here. It's happening. Let's overreact and talk about it. First up, let's start in the East. Cavs, Heat. Cavs are going to sweep this. Gentlemen sweep, whatever you want to call it. Donovan Mitchell, all the boys on that team, they are going to absolutely crush the Heat. It happened today. Another blowout. The Cavs are going to probably go to the Eastern Conference Final. There's nobody in that path, either the Bucks or the Pacers. Doesn't matter. They're going to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. Pacers, Bucks, on the other hand, Giannis looked unstoppable. But if you got Kyle Kuzma out there throwing Blake Snell's zeros across the board, 22 minutes, 0 points, 0 assists, 0 rebounds, captain cardio, whatever you want to call it, Bucks aren't going to win. Get Giannis some help. I mean, him alone, no one's going to stop him on the Pacers, right? But here's the thing about the Pacers. They're really fast. They're quick. They're nimble. They just have a lot of swagger and confidence. And when they're at home, they're really, really tough to beat. I want to say Bucks, but here's the thing. Dame Lillard's coming back for Game 2 and is probably going to be available for the rest of the series. So I don't know. Bucks should win this series. Bucks should win. I don't know. Pacers are a dark horse, I guess, in the East, whatever you want to call it. Again, like I said, it's not even going to matter. The Cavs are going to come out and they're going to smack them in the face. Pistons, Knicks. Pistons should have won this game in New York at Madison Square Garden. It was handed to them. And then the Knicks went on a 21-0 run. And yeah, you're going to lose the game if you let that happen. I think the Pistons are going to come out in Game 2 angry at themselves. Cade Cunningham is going to have a way better game. And I think they're going to be able to steal Game 2 and really make it a series. On this one, it's a coin flip. I do not trust the Knicks at all. They are super streaky. I don't trust Cat. Jalen Brunson is great, except I feel like he always gets hurt in the playoffs all the time. And I don't know if he's 100% back yet. So, I honestly, call me crazy. I like the Pistons here. I think the Knicks lose in round 1, and I think the Pistons move on. Yeah, the Pistons are a dark horse. Their time is now and coming up in the East. So definitely keep an eye on it for them. Boston, Magic. The Magic really should have won Game 1. I feel if the Celtics were going to lose any game, it was going to be Game 1. Celtics are just too good. They wake up, they don't even try, and they just play really good all the time. They don't really come down to their competition. They always stay locked in. They don't really drop off. Jason Tatum is great. I know Jaylen Brown had some knee issues, but that doesn't really seem to stop him. Porzingis is just a monster. Like, Porzingis doesn't even have to move, and he just blocks shots. Similar to Shaq, he's just a really dominant force. So, yeah. Magic, you should have won Game 1. You're not going to win anymore. Have fun in Cancun. Season's over. But let's move on to the West. OKC, Memphis. Memphis, Ja Morant, I'm sorry, man. Like, you guys are just done. OKC is going to sweep you. They blew them out by 50. 50 points. It's the biggest lead in NBA playoff history for the first round, or I think at all in the playoffs. I have to fact check, but that is absolutely ridiculous. Ja Morant's laughing on the bench. OKC is an absolute juggernaut. They're going to the Western Conference Final. It's not even going to matter. Yeah, craziness. Nuggets, Clippers. Listen, I'm not a big Nugget fan or a fan in general. I have some close friends that are Nuggets fans. That's regardless of the point. Clippers should have won this game. Although, here's the problem. Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, for whatever reason it is, as soon as it comes to turning into the playoffs or in clutch moments, you know what they do? They just turn into Michael Jordan. A flip switches, doesn't matter who was on their team. It could be a team of 6th graders, okay? No coach. And I promise you, even if they were down by 50, they're going to come back and win that game. Jamal Murray lives for the limelight. Whenever the darkest hour, he's like, I'm Batman. I'm coming back. I'm rising up. Nikola Jokic, you cannot stop this man. He is unbelievable. He's a unicorn. There's literally no stopping him. So I think the X factor in this series is going to be Kawhi Leonard. If he stays healthy, which he's not really able to do past the first round or in general or at all, I think the Clippers really do have a chance, especially going back in LA. I think it's going to be tough. I think those fans, I don't know if they even have any fans, are going to be rowdy. So it's going to be a coin flip. I do see this series going to 7 games. It's going to be tough. Russell Westbrook was huge for them, for the Nuggets in this game. Although he's very hot or cold. He could be hot one night, trash the next night. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. This series, though, is probably my favorite to watch in the first round out of all the playoffs. I just think it's got the most who wants it more type of energy, right? Moving on, Rockets, Warriors. Warriors are going to win. The Rockets are a little young. I think it's going to be a good series, though. I think it's going to be feisty. These two teams play each other really hard, as in they really love to get up and play one another. I anticipate a bunch of low-scoring games. Dylan Brooks and his antics are always really fun to watch. So, Golden State going into Houston is, I think everyone thinks or thought that was what was going to happen. So, yeah, Warriors, Rockets, it's going to be a fun series, but I ultimately see the Warriors going on and moving past the second round. So, Lakers, Timberwolves. I think everyone kind of was in agreement that, hey, the Lakers are going to win game one and ultimately win this series. The Timberwolves came out and socked them in the face in the second quarter and the rest of the game. The Lakers started off great. The Timberwolves were careless passing. Anthony Edwards wasn't really taking good shots. And Luka started off hot. So all signs were great. There's only two big problems. The Lakers have no size and they cannot rebound. And the Lakers are terrible in transition defense. And that is ultimately where this game lied. The Lakers, after the first quarter, could not get a rebound to save their life. No second chance points. And they were just allowing Timberwolves to shoot all these, they had the ball all the time. And in transition, God, they were getting slaughtered. It was a massacre in transition. The Lakers could not play defense on the perimeter. It was embarrassing. Now all of a sudden everyone switched. The narratives changed. Everyone's saying Timberwolves are going to take this series. Oh my gosh, Luka and LeBron, whatever. Listen, as long as you have Luka, not even LeBron, as long as you have Luka Doncic on your team, this series is not over. This series is far from over. And if you notice, Anthony Edwards, even though they're up, even though they won the game, he is calm. He is chill. I'm not saying anything else extra that I don't have to say. Why? He doesn't want to poke the bear. He already knows Luka is going to get up if he hears any of those comments. So as long as you have Luka Doncic on your team, I think you're going to do great. Timberwolves shot an all-time high threes all year in that game on catch and shoot threes. I think it was like 60%. That is definitely not going to happen again. Lakers they're too good. They're too good. Game 2 is going to be a cinema. I think the Lakers are going to stomp them in game 2. I think they're really going to get up for that game. LeBron, Austin Reeves, and Luka are all going to show out. And Naz Reid outscored the Lakers bench 22 points by himself. That is a problem. Cannot let that happen. So we're going to have to wait and see. I ultimately see the Lakers taking that series. But yeah, we're going to be doing these videos after every single playoff night. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you like and subscribe to the video. Leave me a comment down below. What's your favorite playoff matchup in round 1? Who do you think is going to move on? What team do you want to see fall down? Because I know I definitely want to see the Nuggets and the Clippers. That one's probably going to go down to the wire. I don't even know who I want to lose because honestly, I don't really like either one of those teams. But anyways, we'll see you in the next video. Bye.